What you wearing white for, my boy? All right, Nipsey.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on another team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Oh, I put it in the chat. My bad. Well, I put it in the Discord.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
Yeah, so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Tight end now in motion. The give. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They'll go with a direct snap. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if he had an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Oh, come on.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run, and looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Who?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Kentucky sends out the
I didn't want to be playing. Why them niggas playing?
For the first time tonight. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He gets it out to the 17. The cover unit right there to make the stop.
Mike Epps.
Gives it on the option. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up,
I don't know.
obviously.
Talking about the golf trip, nigga.
Snagged in the middle. It's Watkins. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it well.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. He's got him. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did
Love you, bro.
the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean,
What
good news
happened?
here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Rebels started
Green.
this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Caught. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch.
Oh, man.
And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Hey, what that game looking like?
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for a pretty good job on defense.
A pass in these tight quarters, if you're going to put the ball up, you'd like to think that you'd either have space or get it downfield a little bit.
Yeah, I like the defense understanding where the end zone is and then defending that line. It's okay to make the catch. You just got to make sure you get the ball carrier down in the field of play.
Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone.
Gotta stop it, bro.
You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the cover.
I get my iPad too. Shit. Huh? I bet. I mean, it's in my office.
To get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brings into the open.
Good tackle.
Got the first down and more. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Back to pass, it's Howard. Got it in the middle, it's Lanier.
Couldn't get to him.
To the 46-yard line, first down for this offense.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll go right back to it.
Good tackle.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and so.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second
Got you a
time
black
they've had to
punter,
kick it
bro.
away.
Got you a black
That thing
punter.
was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
One of the things I love about bootlegs as a former quarterback is it's sort of a run-pass option yourself, right? You're given the choice and the freedom out in space to just do what the defense is not ready for. And that time, everybody covered in the back end, but no one there accounting for the quarterback. So go get as many yards as you can. Nice job. That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of a physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. That's caught. It's Hope. Turning it on. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
On the ground, it's Overton. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and
7-3, J-Mo
especially
up.
on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Makes the catch. It's Overton. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And how many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped
Couldn't
up
get rid of it.
28.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense.
Looking for the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and he'll take a shot. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah.
It's a big missed opportunity by the defense there, guys. If he's able to make that interception, all of a sudden their offense is back on the field. But now, because he dropped it, it's still 4th down. And, of course, they're in field goal range.
No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
It's 4th and 20, bro.
Sometimes I just
There wasn't nothing I could do.
Man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Catch in the middle. It's Zimmerman.
Holding or something.
Tackle, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the
Keep it going with this all white.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Hout. Grab behind the line. It's Lanier.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro.
There he goes.
This nigga over there.
Past the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ray. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Sends it back in motion. Toss to the left. Creates a little space. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside. So that's why you dial up the toss play there. It's a nice way to change it up and get this guy in space to go make plays.
Quick strike complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Rebels come to the line on third and short, hoping to...
This is what I was trying to prevent.
He'll throw on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pope.
Nah.
Much more there. A first down, and they're
It
down
ain't no
to
reason
42.
to.
We asked earlier this
Huh?
week, who's your favorite receiver? And of
Why?
course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
And the Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Caught near the sticks. It's Nicholson. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go.
Oh, man, I sold it.
Big play, stop the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Holding again.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Ready to fire from the pistol. On the move. Hard running there. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
I mean, I blew 2 drives, so I ain't even tripping.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw, it's out. He unleashes a long one. He can haul it in.
And we get ball at half, so we're good.
Wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connor Dynasty.
My shit frozen, bro. It ain't letting me pick no play, but it's all good.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
That's the only time he really like be struggling.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Jet sweep to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That is an incredible job by the defense to stop that receiver in particular on that jet sweep. This is one of the fastest guys in college football, period. So for the fact that the defense was able to corral him and get him down and limit him, that was pretty impressive.
Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And that one will give him the lead.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific
Might get ugly for J-Mo.
matchup.
And Utah home.
Just wearing one right now. That defense looks like me when I go to South Beach. Out of shape and badly burned. Hey, who's writing this stuff? They're trailing by 14 to Auburn. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you need to know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Leaves it with the
Good tackle.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lanier. It'll be a first down as he gets.
You gotta be kidding me with this nigga, bro.
Great job by the running back on this.
Lanier running through tackles.
His ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Hout. Extending the play. Fires to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Just keep swinging it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Yeah, it's bad juju, bro.
I'm shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can defend on it.
Finds his back in the middle. And 48-yard line.
I got to be able to get on them faster, bro.
I love the patience by the quarterback on this drive, too. He's not getting greedy. He's not forcing the ball somewhere where it doesn't need to go. He's just taking what the defense gives him, and this offense, therefore, is matriculating down the field.
To the air on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Oh, wow.
Wildcats. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make...
Not only did I stop, but I'm spamming triangle. This the second time I can't been able to click a button, bro.
Knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. Jukes his way for more.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency,
I'm watching the game.
man, you are doing just that.
And the Rebels in a good spot here with second and short. Gives it on the option.
Hold on, is Overton hurt?
Get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to
He
run.
ain't been in the game.
Counting, I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The Rebels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the third. Finding an escape route. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Nicholson. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Off the RPO, complete. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Rebels are on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Watkins. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball
Where he come from?
to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's O'Brien.
I don't really care.
And they make the tackle
because they both rank. So
now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Look, you would love to have gotten the touchdown there, but at this point, just take the lead with the field goal.
And it's so hard because you've been thinking aggressive. Let's stretch this lead out now. You got to think, hey, I got to make them score a touchdown, get a field goal right here, and rely on my defense.
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, and the offense will try to break the tie with a fourth quarter touchdown. Touchdown, Rebels! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1 yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big fourth down conversion.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
you gotta know I'm going there, bro.
12-play scoring drive, and they capped it off with a 1 yard
Spread formation on the 1 yard line. It's QB blast all day, bro.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
He changed. He spread out.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field.
He should have stayed in goal line.
Watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Powers through the defender. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Patterson. Found enough room to cross the 25 and out to the 27-yard line. That's not enough to move the chains. It'll be fourth down.
That's the other one. He got a backup.
On my defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep.
Oh, but Lanier's in the Heisman?
Come up, He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
Looking for a push on 4th down.
What kind of play call was that?
Short of the marker, and they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able.
On the American? Yeah. I think so.
They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for him.
Got him hurt.
Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Looking downfield, it's Howe. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
No way.
This time is complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs.
That catch.
Keep it in the air. Gonna let it fly.
Thank you.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rebels! And they turn it into a defensive score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit.
I mean, if you would have highballed through that, oh, you missed it.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 8.
You talking about that DB?
21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit getting some.
Oh man, he is fast though.
Lead has really grown. Coming out with it, it's Lanier. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in the lanes.
Yeah, he balled the other day too. Dampier.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Howe. Makes the grab. It's Zimmerman. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Sails one into the middle.
Oh, man. Tried to jump that hoe.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity.
I don't know what's up. It's like my kickoff on the glitch.
How about the run after the catch?
Yeah, you see I'm on onside right now.
But it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention.
This nigga over here playing strategic.
They have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle with Jezukama. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense, too, right? There was a broken tackle, and the guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
No.
Gets drilled as he releases it, the ball just trickles to the ground.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've got real clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Power football with the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
This is one of the best run defenses in the entire country. They pride themselves on being the most physical unit, and you are seeing that in this game, shutting down this running back.
He was tired. He was in the red.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Pope.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Takes a hit as he fires.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Grab near the sticks. It's O'Brien. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job giving his guys opportunities to make plays.
Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Going to swing it on second down. Sends it downfield. Makes the grab at the 10. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Timeout is
What about it?
Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Back looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing.
The key was Lanier got hurt. Once Lanier got hurt, it was all gravy.
The handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
He was giving them the ball too much. He really was, bro. I gotta see what's up with Overton, bro. This nigga ain't played since the third quarter or something like that. Second quarter.
They'll start this drive at their own 25. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He might want another play. Looking to throw it out. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well,
I gave you the ball back for that.
Throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough about today.
Last pass falls incomplete.
Threw it too late. I drifted off. GG's, man. 28 in the fourth. Had to. Taking there with 401. I mean, I gotta level my niggas up, man.
At the end of the day, I think
you can't give me the ball back though.
Find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the play.
You talking about the one where you ran that slow ass run play? It was like a read.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us for